Good morning again, sir. Yes, esteemed guest, it is requested to turn on your video, and all other members are also requested to turn on the video. Good morning to one and all. Am I audible? So with your kind permission, shall we start this webinar series?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us in this webinar. Indian Institute of Materials Management, IIMM Jaipur and Nirwan University Jaipur are the leading provider of this webinar. Nirwan University Jaipur aims to offer quality higher education with the focus on employability and promoting meaningful research and innovation. Today, we are presenting webinar on the importance and effect of having a financial manager on entrepreneurship, an overview of which business have the most financial stability, and it is presented by Dr. Enkeleda Lulaj. Just a little information before we get started. If you have any queries during the presentation, please type them into the comment box. I will bring them at the end of this webinar. Now, without further delay, we will turn the time over to today's presenter, Dr. Enkeleda Lulaj. She is a Doctor of Science in Finance and Accounting, worked as a Professor Assistant at the Faculty of Management in Tourism, Hospitality and Environment, University of Haxhi, Zeka, State of Kosovo. She is the Ambassador for Financial Evaluation, the Ambassador for Women Tech, as well as the Ambassador for Research and Innovation. She is the Country Director of International Young Society and Country Director of World Voice International. She is a member of the editorial board of many magazines in different countries of the world, such as USA, Belgium, Georgia, Germany, Denmark, and so on. She has a great experience in international conferences as a supervisor, as a member of the scientific community, as a member of editorial board, as a member of session chair in different universities, institutions, and various countries around the world. She is a reviewer in prestigious journals like Scopus and Web of Science. She has completed many trainings, programs in the field of economics, finance, accounting, research, and management at global level. She is a member of Institute of Economics, Education, and Research. She has experience in projects like Erasmus, Euphorbia, Tempest program. She is a winner of many global awards in the field of teaching, science, and peace. In Kosovo, she is contributing as a member of University Board, Senator, Coordinator for Academic Development and Quality Assurance. She is also member of many committees within faculty and in the universities. So before going ahead, I want to introduce Pro-President of Nirwan University and Chairman of Indian Institute of Materials Management, Jaipur, esteemed Professor Dr. Ravi K. Goyal, sir, who is alumnus of NIT Jaipur and actively working in the capacity of leader from last 2 decades. Sir, please enlighten us with your few words and also welcome our esteemed guest. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Jasuja. So good morning, everyone. On behalf of Indian Institute of Materials Management and Nirwan University, I welcome today's keynote speaker from Europe. Welcome, ma'am. My esteemed colleagues from IIM Jaipur, Nirwan University Jaipur, and friends connected through social media across the globe. Here at Nirwan University, we are running various certificate, diploma, advanced diploma, and doctoral program, UG/PG programs. This university is incorporated by Act number 2 of 2017 by Government of Rajasthan. And this Indian Institute of Material Management is having 51 branches across the country, and it is having the presence in 44 countries. So the topic of today's webinar is very interesting. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, I request to esteemed guest, please lead the session and enlighten us with your words. Over to you, Dr. Enkeleda Lulaj. Now it's your turn, please.
Greetings to all of you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Really, I'm very honored and grateful to be here. It's a great pleasure. So, I am Enkeleda Lulaj from state of the Kosovo. I work at the University Haxhi Zeka Faculty of Management in Tourism and Hospitality. I am professor for finance and accounting. Just a moment, I will share my screen. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Thank you so much. And just a moment, I will turn, or I will stop my camera because as I told before, it's very raining, and we have a lot of raining in my state as well. The network is very poor. So today I will talk about the importance and effect of having a financial manager on entrepreneurship, and insight which businesses have the most financial stable position. So this topic, just a moment, please. Okay. So today I will invite you to listen carefully because you will learn a lot about this financial position at the businesses. At the end, you will see the recommendation that will help the businesses or companies. You will also see which businesses have the most stable financial position based on econometric models. So in the slide, you will see overview, introduction, general information about financial manager, success of businesses, a new point of view, learn a special skill that change basic attitude. So first of all, I would like to speak about what is an entrepreneur, because it's very important for you as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur in the future. So an entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business or who creates a new company, bearing most of the risk. Please keep in mind, bearing of the most of the risk and enjoying most of the rewards. So this process of setting up a business is known as entrepreneurship. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, services, and business or procedure. So an entrepreneur is a new person who undertakes the risk of starting a new company, a new business venture. Is called an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur creates a business, creates a company to realize their idea, now as entrepreneurship, which aggregates capital and labor in order to produce goods and services for profit. So the way entrepreneurs file and pay taxes will depend on how the businesses and how the companies is set up in terms of structure. You will see also a figure. In this figure, you can see entrepreneurship skills, technical skills, management skills. So entrepreneurship skills is inner discipline. Please keep in mind, is very important for your business, for your company. Inner discipline. Example, with your staff, with your consumer, with your state, etc. Ability to take risk. It's very important for success to your company. Innovating. Every day you need to improve your idea as an innovator and change oriented. Technical skills. What is important about this step or with factors is very important. In this factor are included operation specific to an industry. It's a manufacturing company or it's a service company. Communication. As a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, you need to have a good communication with your staff, with your workers, with your consumer as well. Research and development. Everyday research, research, research. Development for success, for increase your profit. Research example for new product, for price, for new technology, for new business, for new location, etc. Management skills. What is important about this factor? In this factor are included some function. Planning, it's very important for success, for the future of your business. Decision making and motivation, marketing, and finance. Example, what are the best way for your marketing, or what are the best way for motivating your staff, your worker, or what are the best way for increase your profit or equity. So it's very, very important about what is an entrepreneur. Example, although unlike a person who undertakes the risk of starting a new company's franchise is very important, called as an entrepreneur. Now, financial management. In this slide, you will see some definition about financial management, relationship with some factors. What is important about financial management? The financial management means planning. The first is planning, organizing, directing, and controlling or monitoring the financial activities such as procurement and utilization of funds of the business or enterprise. So it means applying general management principles to financial resources of the businesses. What is important about financial management? So the financial management is generally concerted with procurement, allocation, and control of financial resources of a concern. What are the objectives for financial management? Example, to ensure regular and adequate supply of funds to the concern, to ensure adequate returns to the shareholders, which will depend upon the earning capacity or market price of the share, exception of the shareholders, or to ensure safety on investment. Example, funds should be invested in safe venture so that that adequate rate of return can be achieved. Or it's very important about financial management to plan a sound capital structure. There should be sound and fair composition of capital so that a balance is maintained between debt and equity capital. Also, you will see a cycle. In this cycle are included some function or some factors. Example, planning and budgeting has a relationship with resources allocation. Resources allocation has a relation with operating and monitoring, and this step has a relationship with evaluation and reporting. Is very important for your business to for increased your profit, to have a good planning and budgeting. So resources also is very important, and monitoring or controlling every transaction, every day, every week, every month, and every year. For each transaction, example, incomes, expenses, net profit, etc., you will need to have a reporting. So please keep in mind, as an entrepreneur or as a financial manager, you will see some objectives for your success at your company. Example, build a diverse skill set. What is important about this step? Once a person has a strong finances, it is important to build a diverse set of skills and then apply those skills in the real world. The beauty of step is it can be done concurrently with other steps. Building a skill set can be achieved through learning and and trying a new task in real world settings. For example, if an aspiring entrepreneur or a financial manager has a background in finance, they can move into a sales role at their existing company or existing a business to learn the soft skills necessary to be successful. Also, it's very important consume content across multiple channels. An inspiring entrepreneur or financial manager should always familiarize themselves with the world around them so they can look at industry with a fresh perspective, giving them the ability to build a business around a specific sector. Through going to example, through going to college or to university, it's not necessary to build a successful business. It can teach young individuals a lot about the world in many other ways. It is not true that major in entrepreneur is necessary to start a business. People that have built successful businesses have majored in many different subjects, and doing so can open your eyes to a different ways of thinking that can help you in establishing your business or your company. Also, it is very important to combine steps, each step, so it is possible to identify a problem to solve by looking at various industries as an outsider. This often provides an aspiring entrepreneur or financial manager with the ability to see a problem other might not. Another step for as a financial manager or entrepreneur, solve that problem. Only through adding value to a specific problem or pain point does an entrepreneur or financial manager be successful. Network like crazy. What is important about this step? Network like crazy. Attending conferences, emailing and calling people in the industry, speaking to your cousins, your friends, your family, uh, your uh, your uh, your city, your state, who is in a similar business will help you get out into the world and discover people that can guide you. Once you have your foot in the door with the right people, conducting a business becomes a lot easier. Lead by example. Every financial manager, every entrepreneur needs to be a leader within their company, within their business. Simply doing the day-to-day requirements will not lead to success. A leader needs to work hard, motivate, and inspire their workers or employees to reach their best potential, which will lead to the success of the company. Entrepreneurship financing. Given the risk of a new venture, of capital funding is particularly challenging, and many entrepreneurs deal with it via bootstrapping or financing a business using methods such uh, as using their own money or own equity, providing sweet equity to reduce labor costs, minimizing inventory or and factoring receivable. So resources for entrepreneurs. What is this important about these factors? There are a variety of financing resources for entrepreneurs starting their own business. It's also very, very important for the successful, for the stable financial position in company, money saved, as well as resilient and focused, business smart. And in the end of the, as a factor for, as a financial manager or entrepreneurs is communication. Successful communication is, as I told before, successful communication is important in almost every phase of life, regardless of what you do. It is also of the utmost importance in running a business. Now, in this slide, you will see the 3 modern financial management techniques that will change your business, will change your company. So please keep in mind every step because are very important for financial position for your company in the market. The number 1 is the identify the risk. In this step are included each sub-factors or example operational analysis, list hazards. Who is hazard for your company? List hazards causes. In-depth hazards identification. Assess the risk. As a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, keep in mind each sub-factors for this factor. Assess hazards exposure. Assess hazard severity or identify niche probability for your company or assess complete risk. Analyze risk control measure. Identify risk control option for your company, example, price or workers or consumer, etc. Evaluate control effect. Prioritize risk control. It's very important as well. Make control decision. Select risk control and risk decision. Who is risk for your company or risk for your month? Example, are they income, low income, or new technology you will need for your new product, etc. Risk control implementation. Clarify implementation, establish accountability, and provide support. In the end, as the three modern financial management techniques is very important, supervise and review. Supervise as a first sub-factors and review or controlling or monitoring as a second factor. Whether you are a business or you are a company or an individual, you have to find a way to manage your finances. What are the best way for you to manage your finances now and in the future? As a result, all companies have to develop a financial management to ensure their stability, their financial position for many, many years to system come. So in this case of a company or a business, all expenses have to be prioritized in the interest of spending money on the right things. Who is the right things? Example, new technology or new location for your company or new good strategy or example, every day you will make more innovation to have more successful. Financial management is a challenge in a world where spending is seen as the key to getting ahead. Every day you will learn more about financial management. So the objectives of the financial management in generally concert with procurement, allocation, and control of the financial resources of concert. So the objectives can be to ensure regular and adequate supply of funds to the concert, as I told before. So in this slide, you will see entrepreneur and financial manager. You will see some relation between some factors. Example, as internal, we have two factors, internal factors and external factors. Successful entrepreneur having a right management or better marketing strategy or a good financial planning. Entrepreneurship training. In these factors, as entrepreneurship training, you will see business skill training or technical skill training and entrepreneur skill. Entrepreneur motivation as an internal factors. So need for achievement, focus of control and self-efficiency, risk-taking, goal-setting, creative, and innovation. Every factor, example, successful entrepreneur, entrepreneurship training, entrepreneur motivation, each are very, very important for you as entrepreneur or as a financial manager. So Also, I will speak about some of the function of financial management. The first factor or the first function as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, estimation of capital requirements. So a finance manager has to make estimation with regards to capital requirements of the company. This will depend upon accepted cost and profits and the future programs and policy of a concern. Estimation have to be made in an adequate manner which increases earning capacity of your company, of your business. The second function, determination of capital composition. Once the estimation has been made, the capital structure have to be decided. This involves short-term and long-term debt equity analysis. This will depend upon the preparation of equity capital a company is possessing and additional funds which have to be raised from outside parties. The number 3, as a function of financial management, for additional funds to be procured, a company or a business has many choices like issues of shares, loans to be taken from banks and financial institutions, or public deposits to be drawn like in form of bonds, etc. Investment of funds, it's very important. So the financial manager has to decide to allocate funds into a profitable venture so that there is safety on investment and regular returns is possible. Or as another function, disposal or management of cash, financial manager has to make decision with regards to cash management. Cash is required for many purposes like payment of wages and salaries, payment of electricity or water bills, payment to creditors, meeting current liabilities, maintenance of enough stock, etc. Financial control or financial monitoring. The financial manager has not only to plan, but he also has to exercise control over all transactions, over finances. This can be done through many techniques like ratio analysis, financial forecasting, cost and profit control, etc. Now, entrepreneur and financial manager. In this slide, you will see some steps. Example, analytical skills. This step has 2 sub-factors. Each factors are very important for analytical skills. So the analytical skills has a relationship with communication with attention to detail. Analytical skills, what is important about this step? Financial managers increasingly assist executives in making decisions that affect the organization, a task for which they need analytical ability. Or financial managers deal with a range of information and documents. Example, as I told before, a report for every month or a report for 3 months or 6 months of every year. They must stay organized to do their jobs effectively. Communication, excellent communication skills are essential because financial manager must explain and justify complex financial transaction. Or attention to detail. In preparing and analyzing reports such as the balance sheet or and income statements, financial managers must be attention to detail. Or financial managers must be skilled in math, including algebra. And understanding of international finance and complex financial documents or reports also is important, is very important. Now, the number one, you will see prepare financial statements, business activity reports, and forecast. Supervise employees who do financial reporting and budgeting, or monitor financial details to ensure that legal requirements are met. Or as a factor number 4, analyze market. Who is the market for your company? Trends to find opportunities for exception or for acquiring other company or other businesses. Review company financial reports and seek ways to reduce cost. Help management to make financial decision, to make a good decision for success your company. Now, it's very important types of your company as an entrepreneur. So builder or opportunist or innovator or specialist. Example, innovator. Innovators are those are rare individuals. Rare individuals that come up with a great idea or product that no one has thought of before. Please keep in mind this definition. Think of Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs, or Mark Zuckerberg. These individuals worked on what they loved and found business opportunities through that. Now, what is this important about this slide? This are the advantages gained if you expert financial management. So please keep in mind, financial management makes you a better macro manager. Turning your business or your company with proactive management. Debts for business are easily approved, or quick formulation of an efficient financial plan for sharing with investors. Who is investor for your company, example? Or it's very important for you accessibility to go tools for making critical financial decision for your company or your business. Or investing money on fixed assets wisely. It's very important for investing your money, your equity on fixed asset wisely. Or efficiently maintain inventory or accounts receivable, develop working or capital for short terms. As well as is very important the good communication, good relation with your staff, clear knowledge of growth orientation and setting goals for sales, or improvement in margin of gross profit by effective pricing of your services and cutting the effective cost of direct labor supplier prices. All of this measure affect cost of products. As well is very important for your success at your company as a financial manager. cutting down of administrative expenses and general costs, plus a more efficient business management. Planning for taxes. You will have a good plan for taxes and planning in advance for worker settlement. Executing sensitivity analysis with the diverse fiscal variables involved. Now, I would like to see more opinion, because who is your opinion about this question? Please, is very important for you as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, why it can be crucial for a financial manager or entrepreneur to raise money from sales. Please enter your answer in the chat, or keep in mind for your strategy or your plan in the future as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur. Does financial innovation benefit the society? So we live in a world which idolize innovation. So we tend to idolize companies or businesses which have produced some products which can be considered to be innovative. It's very important. However, when the world financially is put in front of innovation, the opinions tend to change very, very fast. This is because the general public believes that financial innovation is not really beneficial to them. Maybe it's help a few investment bankers earn bigger bonus. However, the lives of common people aren't really better off because of financial innovation. Now, I would speak more about this question, why it can be crucial for a financial manager or entrepreneur to raise money from sales. So it's very important for you this figure. The number one, money. Number two, governance. Number three, refills. Number four, social defense. Money allows to hear, scale, accelerate, or advice and mentoring, or avoid mistake, be faster for every step, every decision making. Governance, right setup of the company, status, reputation, trust, credibility are very important as well. Allows to partner here, referrals, allows to partner here, and social defense allows to partner and here. It's very, very important for you as a financial or a manager or as an entrepreneur in the future. Now, in this slide, you will see the money flow. This slide is as well is very important. The number one, you will see a primary in venture capital, and this step has a relationship with venture brings money, advice, status, etc. The entrepreneur a proven idea, a good idea, and the willingness and the ability to work very, very, very hard for your company. You will see two people, a venture capital, general partner, and has communication with entrepreneur or financial manager for any good idea. This step has a relationship with limited partners and venture capitalist general partner, and you will see also management fee. The number four is limited partners has a relationship with general partner with entrepreneurs or financial management. In the end, you will see a liquidity event, typical liquidity example, and as well you will see management fee. In the end, you will see some relationship with limited partners and general partners with communication for any good idea with entrepreneurs or financial manager for any transaction or any cooperation, as well as a relationship with a liquidity event. And in the end, you will see equity sale incomes. So it's very important every step for you as an entrepreneur or as a financial manager in the future. Now, what is important in this slide? So you will see some valued, some transactions. So collecting money from the three. How does it work? As an entrepreneur or as a financial manager, the collecting money or the increasing your profit is very important. How is the best way for collecting money from the three? Example, a new product or new technology or new strategy or new how to say, or new price. Every day you will see that your business will have more grow or more profit. Now, please keep in mind these quotes. As a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, do not worry about attention in general. You need attention from the right people. Magnet, what is this important for this slide? Magnet. As a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, you will keep in mind each of these steps. Example, good strategy, good communication, good relationship with your staff, with your workers, with your consumer. Every day, good cooperation or new arrangement with new business or new idea, and or increasely your profit. So is as another question for you. Please type investors in chat if you are more interested in investors or perspective. Please type startup if you are more interested in the entrepreneur's perspective. Now, it's very what is this important about this slide? It's very important for you. Example, the opportunity to invest. You will see the closed door in there, one door is open. So the opportunity to invest. How big is the overlap between people who want to become entrepreneurs and who would be good entrepreneurs, have good ideas as a financial manager in the future or as an entrepreneur? Now, financial management, the secret of sound entrepreneurs. You will see two steps. The first step is to create the financial statements for proactive management. You need a plan in which a monthly generation of financial statements is done. These statements need to include income statements, balance sheet, cash flow statements, etc. The second step is to grow a successful business or your company as a sound entrepreneur. You must have a deeper understanding of your financial management system. In this step, you will see profit does not characterize your success or identify what metrics affect the business. Don't drop capital on dumb mistake. Carry out a cost review. Make your time count. Build a method to track success with time. Now, financial planning processes. This financial planning processes in this factor are included this sub-factor. Example, the number one, determine personal and financial goals, gather data. 2, analyze and evaluate data, determine strength and weakness. Who is strength for your company or who is weakness for your company? 3, develop and present the financial plan. Create and implement your financial action plan. 5, review and revise the financial plan. And 6, define the scope of the engagement. Now, put good system in the place. Policies and processes that ensure good internal controls and accuracy. Example, accounting has relationship with reporting with analysis, and analysis with planning. Reporting, know what is going on with your company. Get and you use good reports as question, provide oversight through understanding of financial statements. Analysis, evaluate, analyzes data to determine necessary courses, correction, and to inform planning. Or planning, plan, budget effectively based on analysis and incorporating strategy plan. Think long range. Now, be a victor. Winners approach impossible as possible, then losers approach possible as impossible. Be a victor, noble purposes, creative problem solving, and persistence. In this slide, you will see a case study. This is my paper published in EBSCO. It's very important for you to see more recommendation. Which businesses have the most financial stable position? So contact problem-based and position, example businesses, theory. We have so many theory about financial manager or entrepreneur or financial transaction. Processes, real case study, example financial position. Now, business managers tip for success. Please keep in mind, it's very important for you as a financial manager in the future. The number one, identify your strength. All leaders, all financial managers have their own talents, which are used in different ways to bring out the best in themselves and others. Develop existing skills. Focus on developing the skills you already have. Becoming an expert in your field can give you more value as a leader, opening up new avenues for your future and teaching you how to be more receptive to new opportunities that arise. Number 3, find a mentor. When looking to make your career move, it's worth investing in a mentor, even if you are fairly senior in your field. 4, get a different perspective. Opening yourself up to different perspectives will help you make more accurate decisions that are driven by long-term thinking and experiences rather than emotions. Lydia are externally away and they look for new ideas and inspiration from everywhere. 5. Network. 6. Take risk. 7. Say no more often. Saying no, it's not just freeing, it's necessary. If you disagree with a decision, explain your stance and give evidence. Every Lydia, every boss is unique, but as a rule, honesty is always the best policy. 8. Insist on the highest standards. Natural Lydias have relentlessly high standards. A lot of people, many think these standards are unreasonably high, but it's so important that Lydias are continually raising the bar and driving their teams to deliver high quality products, services, and processes. Now, in this slide, you will see why financial position. Business need for reflection on success and financial position, results, logistic regression, and natural logarithm. Why financial position? So in every country, included my Kosovo state, my country, the pandemic has caused a lot of damage to companies, closing some, reducing the number of employees, etc. For businesses to succeed and have a good financial position in the market, the decision-making board in cooperation with the financial manager, accounting, and others must work harder and analyze in detail each financial item in the financial statements to see their financial. Through financial statements, payment of future liabilities to the maturity dates, and as well as how to have a sustainable policy for the benefit of the dividend. The efficiency of workers, the quality of customer service, and the way the business is financed affects the stability of the financial position. So businesses, the number 100 businesses are included in this research, 14 variables, and results, logistic regression, and natural logarithm. Now, in this slide, you will see the 14 variables. The number 1, financial position, 2, active of the balance sheet, liabilities from passive of the sheet, the balance sheet, expenses and the incomes, return on assets, return on equity, and net profit. Now, you will see 2 hypotheses. The main hypothesis, there is no relationship between the financial position and size of the businesses or enterprises. The alternative hypothesis, there is a significant relationship between the financial position and size of the enterprises. So the purpose of this hypothesis is to look except the size of businesses and other variables incorporated in them. Do they have a great impact on the success of large or small businesses? Now, in this table, a financial position of enterprises or businesses in the market through natural logarithm and mathematical equations. Now, these tables indicate, according to the variables of financial position as successful enterprises are 47 large businesses and 7 small businesses out of a total of 45 that have a good financial position, while according to the same variables, but as unsuccessful businesses or with very little success are 6 large businesses and 40 small out of the total of 46. Now, the results about the table number 2 or classification table and variables in the equation. So this table indicates the classification results for each step through the cutoff value and the probabilities provide for the financial situation of enterprises or businesses with better financial position, and those with poor financial position are 47% in the first step, 66% in the second step, 71.7 in the third step, 79.1 in the fourth step, 89% in the fifth step, and 90 in the sixth step. In steps 1, 2, and 3, out of 100 successful businesses, 22 are classified as unsuccessful, while 45 are classified as successful. In steps 4 and 5, the number of successful businesses increased to 25, while the number of unsuccessful businesses decreased to 21. In the last step, the financial situation or financial position of successful businesses is 29, while of the unsuccessful owners is 17. In each step, the importance of financial position according to the size of the enterprises increases. In function of the selection of variables, all variables and constant are very important at the level of 5%, but the variables with the highest level of importance are in the sixth step. Example, net profit or return on equity. Now, the results about table number 3, original values of the dependent variables of the and other coded values. So this table indicates the financial position, highly successful enterprises with number 1, unsuccessful enterprises or with little success with 0, number 0. And the business size, large enterprises and small enterprises. Large enterprises is 54 and small businesses or small enterprises is 47. Out of a total of 45 large businesses, 47 of them are successful, while 6 are less successful or close to financial failing. Out of a total of 47 small enterprises, 7 of them success and 40 are at risk of bankruptcy or financial failing. Now, what should business do in the future? The success rate of large businesses was confirmed by 95.5 or 96%. We have some recommendation for you as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, as well for businesses. So the number 1 is a recommendation. The financial condition of the enterprise is very important to attract investors. Models used for these purposes help investors and financial managers to see financial position of businesses and as well to anticipate future financial situation by reducing unnecessary expenses. Another recommendation, large businesses need to improve the negative variables to continue successfully in the market. Another recommendation, or number 3, some financial items in some businesses have financial fluctuations need to be done for their management and improvement efficiently, more specifically financial transactions that increase total cost sharing production and services. Another recommendation, financial transaction must be carried out in accordance with financial planning. Small enterprises need to increase the number of financial transactions through accurate managerial planning. And as another recommendation, service and production should be improved in enterprises or in businesses with poor financial success. Improvement, foresight, and future thinking. So, example with debate with participant or with students, but it's okay for this slide. Brainstorming new product or service ideas, future product naming, new future idea, promotion ideas as a financial manager or as an entrepreneur, new process for doing something, define top requirements or restriction. Now, what is your new idea for your company? Or what is new process for doing something? Or promotion idea, what is the best way for promotion your ideas? For social media or television or journal, etc. Or define top requirements or restriction. What is restriction for your company? Now, example number 2 as well, debate with your students or participants, thinking about me. Please keep in mind, it's very, very important for you to have this question. Thinking about me, where I am now, where I want to be, where I want to be in the future. Now, so in the slide, you will see quotes about businesses. Businesses opportunities are like buses. There is always another one coming, says Richard Branson. If there is one thing I have learned is, so learn something new every day. Please keep in mind, because we have need more new knowledge every day. Learn something new every day. Now, thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for passion. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Enkeleda.
It's my great pleasure. Thank you so much.
Would you please turn on your video?
Yeah.
We have one query out of our audience. That is, what are the limitations of financial management? How can we neutralize them?
Thank you. That's a great question. In my opinion, as it's very important to have a good strategy for your business. It's very, very important. Example, for new product or for new services or for new location or for new technology. It's very, very important for each business.
Thank you, ma'am. Because of time limitation, now I wish to call Dr. Pooja Chen Kasniwal, Associate Professor, IES University, to present vote of thanks to our esteemed speaker. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So it was such an captivating and productive learning session about the importance and effect of having a financial manager or entrepreneurship, an overview of which businesses have the most financial stable position. On behalf of IIMM and Nirwan University, I would like to take this opportunity to conclude the session with a vote of thanks. I like to express my deep gratitude to Pro-President NUJ and Chairman IIMM Honorable Dr. Ravi Goyal sir for his never-ending encouragement and guidance to organize such sessions. All the dignitaries and our most valued invited guest, keynote speaker, Dr. Enkeleda ma'am. It was such an engrossing and in-depth learning session. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for gracing with your expertise-based knowledge on such an important topic. My sincere thanks to Nirwan management team who made the webinar a resonant success through their cooperation. But not least, thanks to all who all attended our live session on Facebook, YouTube, and be tuned with Nirwan University. Stay tuned for more such deep learning session with Nirwan University, Jaipur.
Thank you, ma'am. Before formal closure of this webinar, I would like to have a glimpse of this event. So I request all the esteemed members, please turn on video. Professor, just a Thank you. Thank you so much. So formally, we can close this webinar. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Really, it was a great pleasure for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.